Virgo, it's Amanda here with your June 2019 RuneScope. This month, along with the runes, I will be using the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. Then as always, after this video, please be sure to join me over on my Vimeo channel for part 2 of your June reading. I will be pulling and interpreting one card from the Ascended Masters Oracle by Doreen Virtue. That link to my Vimeo channel is below, where you will find that. As always, if you have found my videos helpful, please do share my channel or a particular video with your friends and loved ones on social media. Just kind of pay it forward. It always means so much coming from someone you trust, a recommendation like that. So it's like, oh, well, if Virgo trusts this lady, maybe I'll give her a shot. So I truly would appreciate that. And thank you in advance for tweeting or Facebooking or Instagramming or whatever. There's so many now, I can't keep track. Share it wherever you want. I'm not particular. Which runes want to talk to Virgo? June 2019? Which rune's got something to say to my Virgos? Almost. There it is. Do keep in mind, Virgo, as I always remind you, that these are general readings. So some messages will hopefully be for you, but others are going to be for the other Virgos that are watching. I got to give them their messages too. You can always check the video for your rising sign as well to get additional messages and information, clarity on what may be discussed in your sun sign reading. But if you would like something that's all about you, your specific circumstances, and all of the people in your life, or the most important ones anyway, you can always schedule a private Skype session with me. Just drop me a line at my email address. It's here in the video. It's also below with the Vimeo channel link. Drop me an email and I can set that up for you. In general though, in the present energy, so this would be for most of you, end of May going into early June-ish. For others of you, this could be what the energy is swirling around you whenever you're watching this video. Got the 7 of Cups in reverse. This is actually like clouds lifting, confusion. It's almost like this card is all about things obscured by like fog or mist, or you can't quite see. It's a confusing aura. In the reverse, though, it means that's starting to lift. Things are starting to become clear in some sense, and this may have to do with being opposed by a group or kind of ousted or kicked out of a club or an association, or just feeling kind of on the outside of a clique, right? And this could be anywhere: school, work, family. So like why this may have happened, like why am I not included in the after work stuff, or why am I, what happened with, why are these family members not talking to me or excluding me from their activities, or also what I'm getting is like there may have been a perceived exclusion, but that it was not intentional. This energy for some of you, yes, it could be intentional, and the fog lifting is going to let you find out like why. Others of you, you may kind of like go to someone, it's like, it hurt my feelings. Why didn't you guys invite me to that thing? And it was like, oh my God, it was impromptu and we didn't mean to, it wasn't intentional. They didn't leave you out on purpose. They didn't leave you out on purpose for some of you. So it's a good thing. So yeah, I mean, I do feel like there will be clarity gained on what you perceived, Virgo, or maybe what someone else perceived. Maybe you're the one. For some of you, again, it's a general reading, different energies, different ways it could work out from person to person. Maybe it's you setting the record straight. Like, no, we weren't excluding you. Somebody coming to you feeling like they were excluded by a group you're part of, Virgo, or the family or something. And you're like, no, we didn't mean that. That wasn't intentional. So yeah, you may be setting the record straight, eliminating some confusion, clearing the air in some way. We got to talk something out. And yeah, it could have been like, for others of you, this could be as simple as, I need help with something. Maybe you need help moving, or I need help cleaning something, or with a garage sale, or so. I'm seeing furniture and like, I need help with these things. And, suddenly I text people and ask for help and nobody's available, right? suddenly everybody scatters. And it's like, I have to do this all on my own or whatever. So, and maybe somebody promised they would be there or whatever, or promised they would help you with something. Maybe it was your kids, Virgo. They promised they would help you clean out the garage or clean out the closets or clean their room or whatever. And here you are doing it. No one is anywhere to be found suddenly. So it could be as, you know, minor as that. So that's the energy going on here. Some of this may have something to do with something someone overheard, okay? Something someone overheard and misconstrued. And again, that may be why they're coming to you to clear the air, or you may be like, why? You know, I heard somebody, like, I heard my name and I, you know, trying to figure it out. Or this could be online too, but I do kind of feel like it's more of an in-person kind of thing, or like something somebody was invited to, and yeah, they felt left out for whatever reason. Here, Virgo, it's either you or somebody else. So, challenge your focus at some point in June. Got the Tower, but it's in reverse. So yeah, there's a challenge here to avert a disaster. There's something that could escalate into a much bigger thing if we let it. And I do feel like it may be going back to this for some of you. Like we could... It's like there's something somebody really could kind of take to the next level and really get offended about, or you could really kind of let yourself get incensed about it before you have all the information. And it all has to do with miscommunication, arguments, disagreements. But it's like the truth may not be coming out which is often the case if we kind of confront something or someone when we're emotional about it. So yeah, there could be something here, Virgo, that somebody's feeling very... Again, it's coming from a place of hurt. They felt ostracized or left out, or you or someone else said they were going to do something and then they didn't do it. They didn't follow through. They felt like they weren't being, like a promise wasn't kept, something of that nature. Now I am going to tell you, driving could be a big challenge as well. Whenever Rido comes up in reverse next, like it could be like, it could be a minor fender bender or something like that, or maybe it's not you but one of the kids or something, and it's like, oh, it could have been much worse. So it's going to be, you know, it is the challenge to avert that though. So if you're Virgo, when you're driving, you know, definitely pay attention. If it's bad weather and the kids want to borrow the car or something, yeah, just use your common sense and be like, no, you're not going out, especially in June, because it's coming up as the challenge in June. So, you know, this is good advice for always, but whenever things like that come up specifically for a month, it's definitely a month to be particularly maybe a little bit more strict or a little bit more vigilant about that. Or again, just pay attention while driving. But yeah, there could be delays and things. A lot of construction going on. We're in that season now here in the Northern Hemisphere where anywhere you want to go, you're probably going to have to detour at some point to get there. So yeah, this is all about maybe kind of like controlling the road rage, not getting worked up into a fever about something minor, or again, something kind of being blown out of proportion, because that tendency is going to be there, or you know, that kind of tipping point. So, you know, and it may be left to you, Virgo, to address it and to set it straight. Again, offer clarity. The help that's going to be available. Got the Six of Wands in reverse next to Wunyo, which is, we got two completely opposite meanings here. Let me see what's coming through. Yeah, it's just kind of like a perceived loss or slight, or you're either finding out that that was not the case, or you're finding out that someone thought that was happening and that explains their behavior. Okay, so let me be a little more clear on that. Someone you know really care about, so it could be a family member, a friend, maybe even a coworker. It's like they may think that you, Virgo, you were talking about them or something, or you left them out of something, or you or a group you belong to, or you know, your group of friends was specifically slighting them, and maybe that's changed their behavior. Now they're less, you've noticed, and maybe you didn't know what was, you know, because it wasn't intentional. You didn't know they felt this way, but they've been acting different or guarded or not talking to you, not chummy, not quite the same person. Well, you're going to be able to set that record straight and be like, no, that's not the case at all. And I'm sorry that it seemed that way. Or here, here's what happened. And next time we'll be more cognizant about that, or we'll definitely include you whenever we go out. I'll definitely text you, even if it's an, impromptu thing. Because yeah, somebody felt left out. Same thing if it was you. It's like a perceived loss. You're going to be joyful and happy that you can reconnect with your friends. Because I feel like, yeah, whether this is a friend group or a family group, it's like you once felt a part of it, Virgo. But yeah, for whatever reason, you may feel like they've been talking behind your back, or they don't really want you as part of it, and it's not the case at all. And I've experienced this myself before, and come to find out, no, that wasn't ever the case. It was just, it was, a lot of things, or again, our perception is our reality. So how we're seeing things, not necessarily what's really going on. Not necessarily everybody else's reality, right? So we have to communicate in order to figure that out. So I do feel like there is going to be a reconnection, a joy, and just a kind of relief that, oh, I'm so glad that that's not really what was going on. What must be accepted? We do have the Chariot in reverse. So yes, there could be some, again, fender benders, car accidents. Definitely do not drink and drive in the month of June, Virgo. There's unfortunately a lot of traffic and accident energy. This can also be ambulance energy. But yeah, this is like losing control of the car, things going out of control. It could just be like the car breaks down, and that's the challenge. It's like, the challenge is more controlling your anger at the inconvenience, at having to deal with it, or the expense, or, but yeah, be very careful. Others of you, this is just that whole kind of reiterating this, like it doesn't have to get out of hand. The situation doesn't, whatever the situation, however it's working out for you, it doesn't have to escalate to this out of control chaos where everything just, spins out of control for no reason, when it doesn't have to be that way. So, but yeah, this would be something you're not anticipating. So if there is something like that, something shocking, something anticipating, you haven't been anticipating. I was like, oh, I can't believe they're acting this way, or I can't believe they would treat me this way. Again, go remember this reading. Ooh, I wonder if that's really what's going on. I should ask before I kind of sulk or get really upset about it, or maybe I should ask this person why they're not being so chummy. I mean, hey, did I do something? Like, why? What's going on? And then, clarity will come. Clarity will come. But yeah, there's some kind of some out of control moment, and it could be emotional, or it could be, again, like a real situation where something is kind of spinning out of control a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, watch out for car accidents. Be very careful, Virgo. Outcome, we got the 10 of Wands. So this is like a lot of irons in the fire. You're very busy, a lot of work to do, a lot of things with need that are necessary. You have to do them. So this could be the day-to-day work projects, taking the kids and dropping them off. This can also be scheduling issues with transit and where people need to go. Like, the kids got to be here and I've got to be there, and it's just so much running around. And that could be maybe where the road rage, or we're in such a hurry because of scheduling difficulties, and that could be where we kind of, could increase the potential for an accident or something. So just be aware of that, Virgo. But yeah, the 10 of Wands, you are like running around like crazy. You got a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things to take care of. Patience is going to be necessary. And it's all kind of like have-tos, right? I have to go here, I have to go there, I have to go to work, I have to get these projects done at work, I have all of these things to do. You're going to get them all done, but I mean, it does seem like an exhausting, busy month for you, Virgo. So, it doesn't surprise me that Your temper could be a bit short, be a bit on the shorter side. You may feel like you are unable to do your work to the quality that you normally would, just because you have so much to do and so many things. So yeah, if you can delegate, do. Yeah, absolutely hand some stuff off, even if it's and housework, stuff around the house, you know. Kids are going to be out of school in June, so if you got kids and they can do some of the cleaning up, the dishes, yeah, it's time that they did that. They need to handle that while you're at work, or you're just going to exhaust yourself, Virgo. So be patient with everybody else and be patient with yourself too. You can't do everything. So delegate, know your limits here. With the hours of the day and how much energy and time you can devote to each task here. So yeah, just be practical about it, and you're good at that. You can do it. You can be like, there's no feasible way I'm going to get this done if I don't focus on this, so I'm going to hand this off to someone else, and just, you know, do it that way. But that's what I see for June here, Virgo. Watch the road rage. But meet me over on Vimeo. Like I said, I'm going to shuffle the Ascended Masters Oracle. Definitely want to see what further guidance and wisdom we can get for how to handle this energy, how to temper this chaos, or how to better balance this and not react in the moment, maybe. So yeah, that link's below. I'll see you over there, and I'll see you back here next time. Thanks for watching.